So how do you trigger it all? Like when you're actually playing, how does it work? How do you punch in and out and...
Yeah, absolutely. So I like the traditional method of actually hitting a button. So on the launch key, when I'm on live, I have these buttons, and it probably doesn't come out too well on the camera, but they're color coded. So I color coded them on the computer to match the interface of Loopy Pro. So orange is orange and yellow is yellow. And so I have at least 2 rows of loops I can trigger. And then I set the buttons, I hit, and it waits for a threshold. So it waits for the signal. Once it hears the signal, then it's recording, and then I can hit it again, and then it's playing the loop, right? Tap it again and it stops, right? I can also press and hold, and then it'll overdub on that loop. And so I can add, more to that particular loop. That's handy for when I'm doing percussion and I want to layer percussion and that sort of thing. I don't usually layer a melodic instrument. I'll just use a new loop, and because I want those to be separate. So, and then if I mess up, then it's a quick double tap, and it clears the loop. And so, of course, all of that is set up. So here are all the MIDI. So CC36 on, play stop, record, hold the button, right? Clear the clip, double tap is what I just showed you. So that's all there. And I do that for each clip. And then I think after I did a row, I just copied and pasted it. So, or I did something, I don't know. It was done. Once it's done, it's done, so you just put the work in.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah.
That's controlling the loops with the controller or with the interface. Now, in the case where I do my live loop content, and, I did start using a controller to trigger the loops. And I was like, man, I need to, make it more concise, more, streamlined. And Loopy Pro, what that allowed me to do, I was like, let me take a look at this arranger thing and see how that works, and because I kind of ignored it. I was like, I can already do the thing that I want to do already, right? And so I started playing around with the arranger, and like, okay, well, what does this do? I put that there, and, I can put that here, and then, you start it. So that's me set my tempo from my controller. I was like, hey, wait a minute. It's starting to record on its own. And then, hey, what? It goes to the next one? What? And so that just kind of blew my mind and just kind of opened up a whole new door of like possibilities. And again, that was kind of, me trying to figure out, that type of Elise trial type of workflow. Like, well, how do you live loop hands-free? And so that just kind of opened the doors for me. And that might be one of the most powerful things of Loopy Pro for me, to be honest, is being able to set your timeline so that you don't have to interact so much with the buttons. I'm just grabbing instruments and playing parts, Yeah,
that building a loop for short form videos for TikTok or Insta, that's a pretty specialized skill because it's brutal. Like you've got no time to get a build in. That's a lot of discipline and prep work.